Welcome to the 2024 BullShooter Invitational Shootout. This is part of ESPN 8, the OCHO, presented by Sonic. Here in the heart of Rock Hill, South Carolina, we reign a champion today in BullShooter darts. Fantastic competition. Down to our final four competitors. Big day yesterday gearing up to this championship matchup, and four of the best in darts get ready to roll. Welcome into the Rock Hill Sports and Events Center with Gordon Dixon and DJ Sayre. I'm Evan Budrovich. Our reigning champion, Alex Spellman, did not qualify for this final. What an opportunity for these four men today.
Yeah, it's a big day for our sport just in general. We've got four brand new to the day competitors looking to take home that top prize.
And DJ, what a challenge now. One seed, Kevin Luke, dominant in yesterday's competition. What are some names we keep an eye on today?
Yeah, I think Kevin, your clear favorite based on yesterday's performance, had a perfect game in there. Hopefully we get to see one of those today. I think on the other side, we probably look to Randy Fern, who's qualified all 3 years. Best he's done is second. He'll look to go one better this year.
A chance for a new champion in the sport you've probably seen throughout the world, but let's give you a better sense of how it all unfolds. First and foremost, in this BullShooter darts, we had 36 competitors yesterday, knocking out to the final four. And guys, something to keep an eye on, best of 5 competition, a little faster and allows for more points being scored.
Yeah, a little bit shorter of a format than they played yesterday, so these players have to hit the ground running.
We're playing for championship money, of course. That's what we're all talking about here on the OCHO. And now a chance, DJ, for some new winners to step center stage.
Yeah, like I said, the second prize fund, the only one that any of these players have ever seen, Alex Spellman having won it both of our first 2 years. So a new champ gets to hoist that $12,000 trophy.
Let's break down 501 darts, a sport that, as you can imagine, your goal is to reach 0 from 501. But guys, keep an eye out on the double out. That means you have to get a double score to end a point, so the math becomes important.
Yeah, that's where the nuance and the fun of our sport comes in. You'll see setup shots to get to out shots, and then ultimately how they play to get the finishing score.
We noted the best of 5 matchups, so here is our first semifinal. Getting things rolling, we have the 1 seed and the 4 seed. We tell you here in this bracket because to get to this point, it's such a long day of competition. You've knocked down 36-4. Randy Fern, who's been in this final 3 times, he's a dangerous 2 seed. And Leonard Gates, a fan favorite in the 3 spot.
Yeah, Leonard, honestly, a surprise. He's never seen the TV stages to this point. So for him finally realizing that potential, he will definitely look to cash in today.
So let's introduce you to our competitors, and we'll start with the 1 seed, Kevin Luke, who's been on this stage 2 years ago. And here he is back now as the 1 seed. Such a dominant performance getting up to this point in the championship.
All right. Yeah, Kevin Luke, again, Randy Fern qualifying 3 times in a row, but Luke 2 for 2. He didn't participate last year and making that top 4 both years.
And the player we haven't mentioned, Elliot Milk. I mean, yes, he comes in today as the 4 seed, but this guy's got quite a bit of accolades when it comes to darts.
We're starting our opening round, getting some practice tosses in. The Milkman at 42, he's been dominant, but he had to beat 3 guys in the elimination bracket just to get to this top 4. Not an easy route for the Milkman.
Yeah, Elliot did not do it the easy way yesterday. Luke playing good pretty much wire to wire. There were some gritty games that Milk had to come through, including some of the pre-tournament favorites.
We almost see a maximum score there from Kevin. So the max score here is 180 points. So the inner ring there is the triple 20, so 60 apiece for those. So 3 of those, 180 points. As we see Milk put in a 140.
There's Elliot, the South Dakota native. Milkman, we told you about a tough route. He had to beat Mike Maloney, who was a fan favorite, Donnie Lassie, just to earn his spot in the 4. And these guys all competed yesterday for final seeding, so they're familiar with each other, as a low ton scored there for Luke.
Yeah, in one of the post interviews, it'll be interesting to see if Milk can get through here. He actually he wants a piece of Randy Fern. Randy Fern is the one that knocked him out of qualifying in the past, and Elliot has not forgotten.
Dart players have long memories.
Luke with a 197, that magic number 180 to close out a round. So he sits now at 60. So this opens the door for the Milkman.
Yeah, we're going to look at probably trip 19 for double 12.
Potentially trip 15, but one of those 2 routes should be the target.
Yep, 62, so 12 for double bull. Up, trips it, so double 13.
Oh, just the single. Remember, you have to finish on a double.
Yeah, and we're going to see a lot of those opportunities, and if they're not taken, usually punished.
Luke with the double 20. Now he needs double 10, and he's got it. Good start for the #1 seed.
Yeah, hold a throw. So loser starts in this format. So Elliott will automatically get to go first in leg 2.
Yeah, the loser start format really drives competition in these events.
Yeah, it sets us up for a lot of last leg deciders.
If that's the
which
stress
always
after
get
round
exciting.
1, what are we sitting through after 5 rounds of competition?
There's a common saying in darts that the toughest legs to win is the first one and the last one. So getting that first one under his belt, Kevin will feel a bit of relief.
Kevin Luke, who had a 9-darter, which is a perfect round yesterday to beat Alex Spellman, the reigning champ 2 times of this tournament on ESPN.
Yeah, and it's worth mentioning that that was over a best-of-9 match as well. So they had plenty of time to get into that match, and wire to wire, Kevin Luke played extremely well.
A little surprised we haven't seen a maximum yet. Kevin was reining them in yesterday.
When you see that low ton on the board, that's a score between 100 and 150. The key is that 180. That's the highest score you can get. And Luke just does it.
On cue.
Now that's good television.
Yes. Darting by numbers. See the graphic there. There's a couple different that the board will show for those different shots. High ton, another category of shot that you'll see different graphics for.
So Kevin not on a finish on 187, but he will be the first to a finish after this turn. So he'll look to set it up.
Okay, Elliott Milk with 176.
He'll want to put as much pressure on that 94 as he can, bringing that score down. He's not going to.
He's missed his triples.
Yeah, he's not going to do as well as he'd hoped. Still a 1 treble finish for him, but Kevin Luke probably looking at the 18s. Yep, double top then.
And the double 20, a 2-0 lead for Kevin Luke.
And that's a big mark. When a player goes up 2 in a match, especially in a race to 3, he now guarantees himself to go first in the 4th leg, even if he loses. So he's completely with serve at this point.
How important is this first toss then for Elliott Milk?
He has to set a standard in this leg, both for himself and to make sure that Kevin knows he's in this match.
Nearly a ton 80, but he just missed his 3rd shot.
Yeah, he's going to be worried about leaking those darts left and right.
Kevin kind of chasing the triple around the board, but does find the triple 18.
Yeah, that's a strategy that the dart players use, throwing at open beds.
A lot of points on the board there for Milk.
Yeah, just not what he's looking for here. Slow start, and in a race to 3, just can't do it. And Milk does, or I'm sorry, Kevin Luke steps in, another 2 triple turn.
Yeah, you hear the come on. That putting him up by 52 points. That's essentially taking the throw.
Triple 20 will certainly help.
Yeah, he does find 2 trebles, but does not leave a finish, and that's what Kevin's going to try to improve upon here. Be the first to the finish.
The top seed who rolled his way through a long day of qualifying. Then pulls off the 180.
Yeah, fills it up, does exactly that. So Milk cannot finish here, so Kevin Luke is going to get a shot at 93 for the match.
So now the math becomes a factor here for Luke.
Yeah, 93 should start on the triple 19. That'll score 57 and leave 36.
Double 18 for the win, and there you go. On to the finals. Our #1 seed rolling with a 3-0 win. How about Kevin Luke pumping himself up? He said he wanted to get back to a final after coming up just short 2 years ago. Now he gets his opportunity, guys.
Yeah, he's continued on from yesterday. Looking really good here.
Kevin Luke, so composed. You see that big deep breath after the first round, but he looked even better the second and the third round through.
Yeah, he talked about that in his post-tournament interview yesterday, that there was a couple of times where he just had to take a step back, take a breath, tell him to slow down, and continue on.
So here's our winner, Kevin Luke. Kevin, first of all, congratulations. And secondly, here you are running the table in the semifinal. What's the excitement level leading up to the championship?
It's crazy right now. Like the first year here, I didn't perform, so I made sure I was focused today, and it was a little nervy, but took my deep breaths and it worked.
That was Kevin. That was something that you talked about in your post interview yesterday about taking those step backs. When does that not work for you? Do you ever get to a point where you're just like, I need to charge on?
Yeah, there's sometimes we're definitely waiting and thinking about it throws you off sometimes, but when I'm feeling it, I just got to stop and go for it.
Hey, Kevin, congratulations. We'll see you here in a little bit in the championship final.
All right, thank you.
So our number 1 seed moves on. We'll get up to our next semifinal, Fern versus Gates. But the number 1 seed rolling, he's fired up. We got plenty of ESPN OCHO coverage next. The 2024 BullShooter Invitational Shootout is presented by the new Sonic $1.99 menu. 5 Sonic favorites, just $1.99 each. Live free, eat Sonic. Man, I'm hungry for some darts. I'm hungry for some Sonic today. It's a busy weekend of competition in the BullShooter Invitational. Of course, we introduced you to this Final Four, but leading up to the competition, it is a jam-packed slate. 36 competitors, all different shapes and sizes, coming out here to Rock Hill. And guys, what a unique opportunity to work their way to this Final Four.
Yeah, I mean, we had a distinct qualifying criteria this year. It included some women's singles and doubles events as well. So we see a lot of the ladies mixing it up with the men this year, putting on a good performance. There's all of our players. So yeah, great time yesterday qualifying for the TV stages.
After a day of competition, good to see smiles as well. It's not just grits and glamour. There's a good mix. So here's where we sit now. Kevin Luke runs the table. He wins 3 over Elliott Milk. So his ticket is punched to the final. Let's see if these two, Randy Fern and Leonard Gates, can join Kevin Luke in the championship. Randy Magneto Fern is getting ready to roll. He is a 2-time competitor in this final. He's been to a semi, he's been to a championship, and now his moment here in 2024.
Yeah, a little bit of regression last year, only making it to the top 4 with a finals appearance the year before. He will definitely want to go one better and lift that trophy.
And he takes on a fan favorite here in Leonard Gates, who's been so close. He's competed at the highest level across the board and gets his big TV opportunity.
Yeah, a little side note, Randy actually the only person to beat Leonard yesterday, both the in the winner's bracket and then in the loser's side. Both had already qualified, so there's a little bit of an asterisk on the second one. But, yeah, see if that kind of weighs on Leonard.
So this is our official first round of tosses. Randy Fern gets things started.
Yeah, Leonard, no newbie to the TV cameras. Played on Madison Square Garden stage in other events. Be on the lookout. May break into dance at any point.
As the San Antonio, Texas native, 29 points behind to Randy Fern or Magneto. You know, I was looking up in the Marvel characters. That magnetic field ability, that could play a factor here in the soft tip.
Yeah, it's a great dart nickname, if we're honest. And sometimes it does look like Randy is moving those darts around wherever he wants them.
He gets the triple 19 there for a good score.
Yeah, another element of this matchup, both sometimes a little questionable on the math. So we may see some mistakes.
It's just like Jeopardy, where you get a call to the crowd and they say, "Hey, triple 20 here, triple 19 there."
Yeah. I don't know if they're going to take the time to look to the crowd, but sometimes maybe would help.
Fern just missing his triple 20s back to back. Gets it that time. Now at 168 though, and a chance to close this out.
No, so that's one of the things there. Like on 268, there was a different route. So had he went for the 19s, he could have scored 4 of them in a single bull, left 167 and had a finish. 168 not an out.
Oh, there's not a double to close that. That's why you guys are good at math. That's why I have you here. With DJ Sear and Gordon Dixon, I'm Evan Budrovich.
But a big lead here for Randy. So he probably feels like he's got some time, didn't need to press the issue.
Brief pause, hits the triple 18.
Yeah, I think he was switching targets there, decided to move away from the treble 20. Good setup. Leonard's got to hit a lot here to get in finishing range.
So not enough. Randy has at least 6 from 74 if he needs them. Should start this on the triple 14. Instead goes for the 54 to leave double 10.
Good thing Fern's a mathematician. He knocks that one out and a 1-0 lead for our 2 seed.
Yeah, nice clean finish. Exactly what you want in the first leg. I would not expect this one to be a 3-0 as we just saw, but it really comes down to this leg right here. So
now
needs
Gates
to get into this
will
match.
go first in this second leg. That's a good start right there.
Yeah, the first leg pretty slack from Leonard. Leonard actually led our stats yesterday in the qualifying tournament. He had the highest average of everyone, so we should look to see him pile in some triple 20s here.
And then no one had more triple 180s than Randy Fern yesterday. He was locking in for some big rounds. Numbers may tell you these might be the 2 best competitors from yesterday. Couldn't keep up with Luke, though, who ran the table.
Yeah, darts is a lot about timing. You don't have to be the best player all the time, but when you get your chances, you have to take them.
Fern just missed his triple 20.
Yeah, and that was one of those chances right there for Randy Fern. He didn't put in a very good second shot. Leonard didn't follow his good open, but right now we're back to parity, so it favors him. It favors Soldier, who's going first.
That's a lot of points left on the table there for Gates.
And the frustration. You can see the frustration. That's not something that you normally see from Leonard, especially this early in a match.
Does hit the triple 18 to clear some points there.
But again,
Back
a
to
bit
that
of a
number we
bogey
talked
number.
about, yeah.
So there on 302, a lot of your players that are stronger in math would have actually started on the 18. Oh, but Leonard not able to even finish either. So advantage Randy now to take a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, even the form of Leonard right now does not look good. Maybe down to the 16s. No, over to that 18 again. Open bed, leaves 34. You see, he did not know that was going to leave 34.
Yeah, not wanting to leave the double 17. Just typically you're looking for a double that actually chips down to another double. So if he hits a single 17, he has to then clean that up to leave another double.
Now the math becomes interesting.
He will go straight at it.
And he hits the double 17. 2-0 lead for Randy Fern.
Yeah, so what do we know? 2-0. Looking like another one-way traffic here.
Yeah, we said Kevin and Randy are probably your two favorites, but did not even consider we would see 2 3-0s.
I don't know why, but in my mind, I was like,
You know, the broadcaster's jinx, trying to speak that into existence. And then here comes Gates getting on a run if he can.
We kind of hear Randy there explaining to the audience that he made a math error there, but gets the job done, nothing hurt.
Triple 20 to start it. Oh, the reaction there, Fern.
come on, man.
I'd hit a 1 that time. Opens the door here for Gates.
Yeah, Gates needs to put in back-to-back big shots here.
He listened for a third one. Oh, just up.
Yeah, just on that top wire. Yeah, because if you think Randy's good now, he relaxes and he's going to be even more dangerous. Well, I think we've talked about it every year, but the energy that Randy brings to just a dart hall and a dart match is absolutely incredible.
He puts off the vibes of that shooter from Turkey in the Olympics this year.
He's got his matching hat and shoes, and he's ready to go.
Yeah, you will always see the red shoes from Randy. Oh, that's an opening for Randy there. Leonard only scoring 60 points.
Yeah, now he does need to fill it up, so he needs a 180 here to leave a finish, so he's not going to do it, but still will want to pressure that 200 from Gates.
Okay, so both competitors will have to go at least another round.
Come on.
Yeah, Leonard's got 6 darts from 200.
Get it together. All these openings.
Are we tasting a sense of nerves here at all today, fellas?
Oh, yeah, big time.
Given how well these two shot yesterday as well?
Yeah, especially from Leonard. First time on ESPN. I think it's getting the best of him right now. And that's where Kevin and Randy kind of had a big advantage over their competitors today, both having been here the last
Wow, the
couple
Fern
years.
regrouped, and he is locked in. That's 180 for Randy.
156 is a finish. There's only one way to do this out. It is 2 triple 20s and a double 18. And you feel like that has to happen.
He missed his triple 20.
Right here, right now.
You hear
Okay.
Randy say right here, right now. He wants to get this done.
Fern for a trip back to the finals.
Should look at the single 20 for a double 16.
Double 16 for the semifinal win. Has it! Wow, Randy Fern's locked in today. The only man to beat Gates all week, and he punches his ticket to the championship.
Yeah, one-way traffic again. Did not expect another 3-0, but here we are.
Wow, the two top seeds taking advantage, 3-0 wins. You never know what to expect when you get to these finals, but Randy, first of all, thanks for joining us. Hey, you've been locked in wanting a rematch versus Luke. Now you get it and an opportunity here in the final.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Man, you sound kind of like emotional there. You all right?
Oh, my heart's beating, baby.
So, so you've made it to the final before, looking to go one better this year. How you feeling?
I feel great. I'm so excited.
Hey, Randy, I got to ask you. I know Alex said after he was out that that you were his favorite or who he was hoping for. How much does that mean to you?
It means a lot. I like Alex, and I think he's the best player in the United States. So, he's a great guy. He's so nice and down to earth.
Hey, Randy Magneto Fern, thank you so much. We'll see you here in a few minutes for the championship.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Alex Spellman, the reigning champ, sending his wishes to Randy Magneto, who clinches his berth. Magneto versus Luke when we come back to Rock Hill.
One, two, three, four, five. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, Sam, get closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Gotcha.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yep. Yep. Perfect. So, Ryan, I'll touch base with you on the tour a little bit.
Rory.
And Rory, sorry. Oh, my gosh. Thank you for reminding me. We'll have fun. You'll be good.
All right. Oops, sorry.
Perfect. 1975.
Is this on screen right now?
This is what you'll see. Yeah.
When it comes back?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
They're on commercials right now?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Just for a couple minutes. Gotcha. Yep. I'll have the sheet here. Okay. Welcome back to the 2024 BullShooter Invitational Shootout. This is all part of ESPN 8 The OCHO, presented by Sonic. The fun continues as we dive into the 39th annual BullShooter World Tour that's coming up this year. We begin with the Florida Regionals, that's down in Orlando in September, and the South Carolina Regionals in Myrtle Beach. That's this November. Giving out over $15,000 in prizes, a big increase over prior years. So for more information and how to register, visit bullshooter.com/39. The entire sport of BullShooter, there's some big names, and we're talking to them today. Roy Shanahan, Sam Zamuto, I'm Evan Budrovich. Rory, first and foremost, for this tour, for this opportunity, what does it mean now to celebrate year 39?
Well, it's great going into season 39. 38 years of really great competitive and fun darts. We've got events for players of all different skill sizes, like the pros you see here today, who are fantastic, and as well as new players to the sport. We're really trying to expand the BullShooter World Tour to make it as welcoming and opening to all darts players as possible across the skill level spectrum.
Sam, you've been here since day one. What does this moment mean for you and for the history of the sport?
It's exciting. It's exciting. It started out about 1986. This is the 38th year of qualifying people for a BullShooter Tour, and we give away a lot of money. It's over in Europe. We qualify players from Europe to come over. We had like 36 players play yesterday, down to 4. We got thousands of dart games out there, 30,000 games connected, playing remote play, operators each and every time, running leagues each and every night, let alone tournaments. It's come a long ways from 1977 when we had 7 bars in Rockford, Illinois. So
competitions at different levels, of course, 301, 501 like we're seeing today, and I think the prize money too continues to amp up, which makes even to this competition so exciting.
Yeah, and that's really what we like to do, is reinvest in the players, reinvest in the sport, reward them for developing this skill. And it is very tough to become a pro at this level. Last year in the BullShooter Season 38 World Tour, we gave away over $375,000 in player prizes. This year, we're increasing the guaranteed prize pool for all of our regional stops. So really happy to be able to give more prize money back to the players, reinvest in the community and in the operators who sponsor the leagues and the tournaments that allow players like these to hone their skills.
And Sam, what does a day like this mean to you, especially seeing this TV exposure and the people here?
It is tremendous. It's tremendous. It's exciting. Every time you hit a bullseye, the player gets turned on. But these quality of players, they practice for hours and hours. As you can tell, shooting a triple 20, but you got to hit that double ring, and a double ring's only got about 3 or 4 holes. They practice for hours and hours. To be this skilled, it takes a lot of practice, I'm telling you. They qualified in leagues, they qualified in tournaments, and all the way through the BullShooter and up until yesterday, and we had, like I say, the best 35, 36 players in the nation here, let alone 3 players out of Europe. So very good.
Sam and Rory, we thank you guys so much for your insight on this wonderful sport. And when we come back, we got a championship final coming up here in the BullShooter Invitational. 1 versus 2 seed. Let's see who takes home the dough when we return. Welcome back to our ESPN OCHO coverage. Taking a look at Manchester Meadows. That park is right down the road here in Rock Hill, South Carolina. And coverage continues with Omega Ball at 11 o'clock. Then back inside, a little Papa Shot hoops going on. By sports, all stuff throughout the day. And it all leads up to breakdancing tonight. We got all different sports throughout the day. That's what makes OCHO fun. Not only handing out checks and winning titles, but every single type of sport you can imagine. So here's where we sit. Top 2 seeds, Kevin Luke, Randy Fern. They ran the table 3-0 respectively, which means we have a best of 9 now in this competition, guys, and a chance for the best 2 all week to battle it out.
Yeah, these guys earned it. I'm super glad that on the other end of those 3-0s, we get to extend the format a little bit and really let these guys get into a match and show us what they can do.
Randy Magneto Fern, who we saw get a little emotional after that semifinal. He wants to get back to this title. And Kevin Luke, who's made a semi but never won. DJ, what an opportunity for these 2 talented dart throwers.
Yeah, both these players haven't been here before. I think the past experience and then current form really brought them to this point. So now it's just a matter of who can take it. So as Gordon mentioned, the format extended. Instead of best of 7, we're going to do best of 9. So, yeah, first to 5 now to crown a victor.
Magneto readjusting the board, making sure we're all set, getting the numbers right. Man, 2 dominant wins, too. The way Luke came back against the Milkman, and then Fern took advantage of a Gates mistake, and then he bounced back. And you certainly can tell these 2 are really locked in right now, Gordon.
Yeah, both fierce competitors, but both, even during the break, having a little bit of fun, chatting up the crowd, entertainers both at the board and away.
Okay, so now we start our best of 9 competition.
So Kevin did win the right to go first. That determined by a singular dart thrown at the bullseye, closest to the center, gets to go first.
You'll see Luke there is player 1. Fern, player 2 diving in.
Randy setting the standard here straight away.
Nearly a 180, just missed it.
Gotta love the
You
wires.
can tell as he went deeper into that 3rd round, he started to get better and more locked in.
I felt that
Throw
one
it.
too.
Yeah, a lot of interaction with the crowd from Randy. I think he's feeding off of that energy.
Yeah, both these guys mic'd up, so we get all the little intricacies
Right now,
of,
I take a hundo.
of their feelings.
Fern gets a triple 20 right there.
Come on, baby. Get
Oh,
in
he's
there.
going to be disappointed with that one.
Get in there.
That bed was open.
Fern's been starting it up since 2012. There's a lot of history. And he always does well in these big competitions, too.
Yeah, again, another element that we've talked about with Randy is we don't see him that often. He comes out to the regional tour to qualify for things like this, but other events we don't get to see Randy as much.
But every time he shows up, he's a threat to win.
And there we see him leave another bogey, not able to finish from 162. So opportunity here for Kevin Luke, who, by the way, is the complete opposite. Kevin Luke lives out of a suitcase from time to time.
He is up and down the BullShooter World Tour.
Yep, traveling
Action.
around to play.
All different type of darts as well as we now continue this first round coverage.
So both players going to need 6 darts from where they're at. Randy with the advantage. He did not learn his lesson from the last time.
Come on.
Yeah, threw at the triple 18 there again from 88. Would have left 34 again. Maybe he feels like he hit it the first dart last time.
Kevin Luke does set up a 1 treble finish as well, so
A little late, but
a mid-range shot here from Randy Fern to take the first leg.
Double 8 for the win. Now the double 4's open. That time he gets it. A 1-0 lead for Randy Fern.
I was praying that one would go.
I think we all were praying there, Fern, making sure that one touched the board.
Please go. Please go.
I love the self-coaching here, too, right? Neither of these guys have won a championship before, and that was going pretty good.
Yeah, the big fist pump there
Come
from
on.
Randy. Just see Kevin firing a 180 to open the next leg.
Yeah, there was some good pace to that turn right there. You can tell Kevin wants to settle in here.
Remember, the loser will go first. So that does open the door to change scores back and forth.
Yeah, you wouldn't know it from our first 2 matches, but that promotes deciding legs, that being a part of the format.
Fresh off a 180. Within inches of another 180.
Yeah, right there.
Right?
Kevin with the one that put in the 9 yesterday.
The 9-darter is a perfect round. That'll wrap things up real quick. 555 there for Fern. You see how small the room for missing here is at this championship level.
We call it a game of millimeters.
Come on.
Yeah, not the shot Kevin wanted, but he's got time with some slack turns from Randy.
Slow down, right?
Randy will put in a big shot here, but still up against it. He just started a little too slow. Kevin's got at least 6 darts from 154. Could finish it right here, though.
Oh. Leave the board open.
Yeah, great shot. So 2-6-1 for Randy. Not a finish, so he's going to bring that down, try to put as much pressure as he can. Kevin only needs a double 12 to sew up the second leg.
Chance to equal it here for the #1 seed. And he takes care of it pretty quickly. 1-1 apiece.
Yeah, a little better standard there from Kevin in that leg compared to the first leg.
These two met for seeding in the qualifying, but now they're playing for money, which is a whole different level of competition.
Yeah, they actually played twice yesterday with Kevin getting him both times, both in, I'm not going to say inconsequential. They both had qualified by the time they had both met yesterday. So not nearly as intense as what we're seeing here today.
What a start for Magneto. 180, that's a perfect score.
Yeah, exactly the kind of pressure you want to put on your opponent straight away in the leg.
Oh my goodness. Magneto finally comes back down to earth, but still an impressive start.
Yeah, he's built up quite a lead here.
Kevin could eliminate it. Just narrowly missing the 180. So still advantage Randy.
Now the math becomes a factor. We warned you on OCHO today. There's a little bit of math involved, just for an hour.
Yeah, but as we've seen today, you can get away with bad math if you're as good as these guys. I mean, honestly, you take the wrong shot, as long as you can clean it up, it doesn't matter as much, but you still want to know the right shot.
Oh, he thought he had triple 20. Instead, just a 5.
Oh, yeah, it leaked over into the 5. He was wondering why it didn't show that he had an out. So 6 stars for Randy Fern to take this third leg. 51, triple 17. There it is. Will he shoot the bull?
Doesn't need to throw at this.
Oh, above it.
With Kevin not on a finish, you almost wonder why he would even take the look. He could have. He could have set it up.
Triple 20. And now the math makes it real interesting.
Yeah, Kevin looked frustrated. He didn't leave an out. The 2 triples would have got him to a finish. And now Randy Fern needs to clean up the 25.
Double 8s will do it. Ooh. To take the lead 2-1. Oh, no!
Oh, and here.
A rare miss of the board today.
Yeah, missed outside, and that's why DJ was talking about whether or not he was going to take that shot. He could have thrown his last dart at a setup dart.
And then Luke misses one.
Come on.
That time he hits it. Wow, the tense nerves here. A 2-1 lead for the 1 seed.
Yeah, could be a fatal mistake there.
Wow. It goes to show you how hard this is. You think you can just walk up and do it, but to close out those points, the most difficult shots.
Randy having to switch down as he kind of blocked the triple 20 with his first start. Cleans it up nicely with a couple of triple 19s.
That PPD, you see points per dart. Leonard Gates led all scoring in the qualifiers, just about 39 points per round. And a good start there for Luke.
So we're knotted up after the first 3 darts from these two. Randy with the advantage of going first. Looking to go into this break tied at 2 apiece.
Good shots to end it. Back-to-back triple 20s. Fern said it was a big weight off my shoulders to get to this final. And then after winning 3-0, you can start to feel now he is so close to earning that coveted championship.
Yeah, the emotion was evident in his post-match interview. He really wants to win this.
That's a triple 1.
Needs a triple.
Randy, one of those players, even if we didn't have the board up there, you'd be able to know where his darts were landing from the facial reaction.
Can Luke close the gap?
Oh, come on.
Oh, a triple 1. That leaves the door open again.
Yeah. Yeah, one good turn deserves another there.
A number 2 seed. Randy Fern here for his final toss.
Come on.
Ooh, that's a triple 5.
Yeah, it actually fell all the way into the single 5.
Single 5, wow.
Yep. Look at this. Oh, it's not going to be max pressure, but certainly got back within touching distance. These are those mid-range shots that could decide this title.
Double 16 to knot us up. And Fern hits it. Big shot for the number 2 seed. And how about that? We head to break, all knotted up. 2 apiece. Yeah. We got a best-of-9 championship final here at this BullShooter Invitational. All square, 1 seed, 2 seed, dialed up here in Rock Hill. Welcome back to the BullShooter Invitational Shootout. Round 5 gets underway. All knotted at 2 apiece. Randy Fern, Kevin Luke, our top 2 seeds coming in. DJ Sayre and Gordon Dixon. I'm Evan Budrovich.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, both these players knotted up at 2 apiece. Settled. Expect the finish to be a good one.
Essentially a race to 2 right now. Win these next 2, you are a champion and $12,000 richer.
Yeah, what a payday for these guys.
Throw it.
Yeah, playing for a difference of $5,000 right here.
Come on.
Magneto Fern's been to 3 straight ESPN finals. Here he is now with a chance to win it after knotting us up before the break.
Yeah, and we asked in his post-interview, our 2-time champion, Alex Bellman, pegged him on social media to take the title home. Kevin Luke will definitely have something to say about that.
Back-to-back triple 20s help on the back end of Luke's round, who went undefeated into his run as the 1 seed.
Now there is a way to leave a finish from here. He needs to switch to the 18s. Wow. It's not going to happen. So Kevin Luke's going to have 6 darts from 142 to take a lead and go 1 away from this championship.
Doors open here.
Another one of those. Ooh. Switches up to leave double 10.
Let's see what Magneto can do in this spot.
How much pressure will that 20 be on when Kevin Luke steps back up?
And we've seen both competitors miss the board today with chances to win rounds. So now that double 10 looms large for Kevin Luke.
Yeah, he'll look to get this done first dart.
Second chance is in, and a 3-2 lead for the 1 seed.
So now 1 away. Randy Fern trying to hold throw and send this to a decider.
Randy really needs a strong open.
He has 2 legs of the 3. And the 180 to get things started. What a message.
Yeah.
Does not get stronger than that.
Definitely let Kevin know that he's going to have to win this in a decider.
Come on.
Oh, and it's open. It's open. No big trebles there.
4 in a row. Oh my goodness. Hold your breath, folks. The Fern is feeling it.
Oh, I thought we were going to be on it. You can see the reaction there from Randy. Honestly, it might be a sigh of relief that he doesn't have that pressure stepping back up, but Kevin Luke just not at the races here in this
That was a boo.
penultimate leg.
This opens the door to knot us up at 3 apiece.
I know.
So no pressure here for Randy. He just set it up, look to take it out the next turn.
Oh, come on.
It's looking like we are going to see a last leg decider.
I love hearing the emotion of both these competitors with so much money, so much pride on the line here in this ESPN final.
That game's already done with, so.
You can tell what Kevin thinks of this one.
Okay, double 20 will send us there.
Oh, when he doesn't finish it.
Got plenty of time.
Kevin
Love the
Kevin
jovial
assures
nature
his,
here of Kevin and Randy going back
Kevin
and forth.
assures his opponent that he's not going to take it out before he does.
There's triples on that board, right?
Double 20 will do it.
Okay.
Let's try that again. And there you go. Our BullShooter Invitational heads to Game 7. Let's get this thing rolling right away, gentlemen.
Yep.
Diddle?
Yeah, so we're going to see a quick cork here. So this will determine who's going to start in the very final leg, and then we will get underway. We'll count holes to that center bowl, and the closest will start. And it's going to be Randy Fern. So Randy Fern with the advantage here.
The man who's been to a final twice on ESPN, and he gets his moment here in Game 7. Or the 1 seed, Kevin Luke, who's been dominant all the way through.
I know.
Randy going to be looking for a 12-darter here.
Yeah, if he can finish it out in 4 visits, that'll force Kevin to have to throw a perfect game to beat him.
So now the 1 seed steps up here in Game 7. This is a do-or-die moment. Great start.
So only 1 triple from both these guys.
We're playing for a lot of cash today, gentlemen. I love it. Picking up here.
Good first start.
In this BullShooter Invitational.
Yeah, you can feel the nerves in the room, what these guys are playing for. As Randy fires in another ton 80.
Magneto, he's locked in right now.
Yeah, we talked about timing. The timing from Randy, perfect there.
2 triple fives, so the door's open for Randy.
Yeah, the wry smile there from Kevin Luke.
Oh, that's a huge shot for Fern. And he delivers.
Yeah, it's Randy's to lose at this point. He's going to have plenty of darts from 100.
Yeah, Kevin Luke needs the ton 80 here to leave a finish.
Well,
he's got a moment. Oh, just missed it.
So this is a 2-dart finish. Randy will look for the triple 20 for the double 20.
On the hands of Randy Fern. Pretty simple here. Hit the double 20 to win the championship. Oh, no. Hold on a second.
He'll be back.
Yeah.
And we only have about a second to do this.
So Kevin Luke going to try to put pressure on this, but it is all up to Randy Fern here.
Hey, do it again.
Okay, Randy Fern, the floor is yours for a championship.
Right. Oh, well.
You're champion of the 2024 BullShooter Invitational. Randy Fern. What a performance and what a day on the OCHO. For DJ Sayre and Gordon Dixon, our talented crew, I'm Evan Budrovich. Coming up next, Omega Ball. Randy Fern, your champion of the BullShooter Invitational.